Everything Animatronic, Spirit of Halloween 9, and welcome everyone to another video. Today guys, I wanted to make a quick video on the Party City 2022 Animatronic life-size lineup. Now, you'll see on YouTube, like Joe Beam videos and Hontastic, and a lot of these big YouTube channels already have these videos uploaded, so I figure why not add my video to the pile to see if you guys agree or disagree with me, get my opinions and thoughts on these animatronics, which I think are pretty cool. So we'll go ahead and go through the list here. So the first one we have right here is the Circus Popcorn Clown. Now this is a pretty unique animatronic, very reminiscent of the Misfortune Teller we saw back in 2013. However, this is not a Misfortune Teller type animatronic. It is a clown and a popcorn machine, which is pretty creative if you ask me. The detail looks pretty good. I like the look of it. I like the eyes. I like the face. It all looks pretty good. Now, of course, this is just based off of an image that I have. I don't know what this thing's actually going to look like in real life. I'm hoping that it actually looks pretty good. I'm thinking it will, and I'm thinking that the animation this thing will have, just based off of what I'm looking at right here, is that it will pop up, kind of like the pop-up zombie and the pop-up ghost that Techie Toys came out with a few years ago. So hopefully that's the case with this. But anyways, a really nice looking prop. Can't wait to see it in stores. Alright, so the next animatronic we have here is a very interesting one. This is honestly making me very reminiscent of the old days of Spirit Halloween, like Limb Eating Zombie Boy. And this guy kind of looks like Limb Eating Zombie Boy. I mean, obviously the face and the styling of it's a little different. But if you look at the shoes, they look just like the original shoes that Limb Eating Zombie Boy had back in 2013. Of course, this is a different animatronic, so I'm not sure what it's going to do. It does have a candy bag with it, which at first I was like, well, looks a little hokey. But then I took another look at it and I was like, oh, it actually looks kind of cool. So I don't know what this animatronic's going to do. Maybe he's going to lift the bag up to his face and his head's going to tilt down and eat some of the candy. Or maybe he'll just, maybe he'll jump out or something like that. I'm honestly not sure what this guy will do. We know that he has eye movement and he'll most likely have mouth movement. But as far as the actual detail goes and the actual styling of the animatronic, this thing actually looks pretty dang awesome. And again, I cannot wait to see it in stores, because I think it'll be a really decent animatronic. So this next character here is really, really cool. This one definitely caught my eye when I first saw it. Now, when I first saw this thing, I'll admit, I thought it was a rat coming out of a trash can or some kind of sewer pipe. But it's actually a raccoon popping out of a trash can. And if you can see here in this next image, which is a side profile, there's a trash can and there's the raccoon coming out. This is actually probably the most unique animatronic I've actually seen in recent years. I'm gonna be honest, a lot of the animatronics we've seen in recent times haven't really looked the best and they haven't really been very unique. So I'm really glad to see that Techie Toys Party City is coming out with some really cool, unique stuff. And I really can't wait to see what Halloween City does with the theming. Party City doesn't really tend to do themes a whole lot, but Halloween City really does do themes quite a bit. So if Halloween City is going to develop a theme, I really can't wait to see what it's going to be. But as far as the animatronic goes, it looks cool, it looks great. Depending on how much this costs, I might pick it up. If it's, $200 or, $250 or something like that, I might pass on it. But if it is affordable in the $100 range, or, maybe $150, I'll definitely be thinking about picking this guy up. This is a really neat animatronic. The styling's cool, detail's nice. Everything about this just screams unique old Spirit Halloween, and I'm really glad that Party City is bringing that back. So this next animatronic we have is a clown, as you can see. This looks like one of those simple fogging clowns, but I believe this is actually one of those grave grabber animatronic ordeals, kind of like the zombie and the zombie girl. And then of course there was the pumpkin that came out in Party City last year that unfortunately I missed out on. It looks pretty cool. Overall, I like the detail. I like the clothes that he's wearing. I'm not really a fan of the Grave Grabber animatronics. I think that they're okay, but they're really kind of one of those cheesy, generic animatronics that, you know, you try to make at home, and it just, I don't know. This one looks the best out of all the others, but, you know, let's wait to see what it looks like in stores. Who knows? It might look better, it might look worse. As you can see, the mouth does fog, which is another cool little add-on that Spirit decided to do. So, whatever. We'll see what it looks like. This next animatronic here, which I apologize for the bad picture cropping here. This is a demon, or like some kind of demonic entity animatronic. It looks cool from the outside. I really like the face. I think it has a cool face. And as you can see, there is fog coming out of the horns. Now the picture is a little blown out with the white, and the fog's white in the video, or in the picture. I'm not sure why they decided to choose that type of background. But it does have fog coming out of the horns, which is a pretty unique thing. The clothes look really cool too. I really like the clothes and the styling and all that. I have the Harbinger of Hell from 2015, Spirit Halloween, and I really like that guy. So maybe this guy will be even better. Maybe it won't be very good. Again, who knows? Here's another picture of him. He looks really good from this point of view. This is the same point of view, just looking forward at him. However, his hands and his head is lighting up. The hands lighting up is actually kind of reminiscent to Death Row's wrists lighting up as he's getting shocked, and the head lighting up. So it's kind of neat to see that back again. Hopefully they do it good, or better than Death Row. Just really wanting to see what this will look like. Now, I'm not much into demonic demon kind of animatronics. Like the Forest Demon they came out with, I didn't really care for it. And that demon animatronic Spirit Halloween had last year, you know, I didn't really care for them. I thought they were cool, but again, I just didn't really care for the demon stuff. So this might change my mind, who knows. But anyways, we're going to have to see what this thing looks like when it finally gets released in the stores. Now, these two animatronics are kind of your cute, fun, you know, Halloween, put them out, you know, it's like your soccer mom kind of thing. She puts this out for Halloween and puts candy in the things, and the kids come and get them. So, they're pretty neat, they're pretty cool. I'm probably not going to be picking them up just because they're too cutesy and too friendly looking, and I'm looking for the really grungy, bloody kind of distraught animatronics that you're going to see a lot on these Halloween websites and all that. So, but anyways, they look good, they look cool, they're okay. So this next animatronic really took me by surprise. So obviously this is a clown. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of clowns these days. You know, they come in packs, they come in herds and bunches and all that. And most of them are pretty generic. But this one actually looks pretty cool. Now, a lot of people, I've been hearing a lot of people say and speculate that this is going to be one of those 12-foot animatronics. Which, if that is the case, this is pretty dang cool, and that's going to look really amazing. That head's going to be huge. That head's almost going to be like 4 feet tall or something like that. And the rest of the body is going to be absolutely crazy. So if this thing actually has movement, like the 12-foot skeleton did with the eyes or whatever, that's going to look crazy. That's going to be amazing. So, but it looks cool. I like it. I like the look of it. I like the styling, the clothes. It all looks really neat. I actually think that this is better than the whatchamacallit, the Crouchy Clown from Spirit Halloween in 2020. I think this is better than that. I honestly didn't really care very much for Crouchy. He's just a big generic clown. But this looks better, so who knows? We'll see what it looks like in stores when we get to that time. Alright, this next animatronic, again, is another clown. Gee, go figure. But it's a very good one. I really like this animatronic. It looks neat. The pole kind of stake in the ground also looks pretty cool. I like the pointy hat thing on the top. I like the hair. I like the tongue. I like the face. And I really like that it's holding an ice cream cone shaped like a skull with a cherry on top. That is a really nice little touch that I believe most of these animatronics are made by Techie Toys, which if you guys were thinking that Techie Toys didn't make good animatronics anymore, think again. Spirit Halloween just doesn't know what they're doing. But anyways, this animatronic is really cool. It has neat features, neat detail, and honestly, I can't wait to see this thing in stores. It looks really, really good. I'm hoping it looks like the pictures. It might look cheaper, it might look better than the pictures, who knows. But I like it. Okay, I believe this is the second to last animatronic. This is kind of one of those caged up animatronics, or chained up, and not caged up, but chained up animatronics. She looks pretty neat. Obviously the hair's covering the face, so I can't really judge the face too much, but I do like the styling of this animatronic. I think the chains are cool, very reminiscent again of like animatronics like the convulsing nurse or the convulsing zombie. I really think it would be cool if this animatronic jumped up, kind of like the possessed girl did, how she was on the ground and then she floated up and then she popped up. I really think that would be cool if this animatronic did exactly that. There is actually a video out of the prototype of this animatronic that was released by Hauntastic. Apparently he owns the prototype, which is very, very interesting. And it kind of shakes, and then it raises up, it shakes, and then it kind of goes back down. I'm hoping it doesn't do that. I'm hoping it maybe rises up and then tries to pop up. Maybe it pops up twice. It pops up the first time and then comes back down and pops up again, and then maybe lowers back down. So hopefully it does that. But anyways, it looks really cool. I like the blood. I like the hair. I like the hands. I like the chains. Overall, I really actually like this animatronic. Alright, so the last animatronic we have to look at here is this Asylum girl. Now, this really does remind me of Crazy Kristen from Distortions Unlimited. I really honestly hope that this animatronic looks just as cool as it does in the images. Because if it does, I will definitely be making this a purchase for 2022. I love the straitjacket. I love how it's tattered at the bottom. I love the pants. I love how they're all bloody. And I also like how the straitjacket's bloody as well. I really like the box around the head. I think that's very unique, and we have not seen that thus far. And I really, really like the face. The face really is cool to me. It's very creepy. It's very scary. And you really don't know what she's thinking when you look. I mean, obviously she wants to break free. But when you look at that face, it looks cool. It looks scary. So I really do like this particular animatronic. And again, there's blood in the actual box that's sitting around the head. Now, like with a couple other animatronics, a lot of people have speculated or made speculations on this animatronic, which one of them being that the face is actually printed onto the plastic of the box, and there's no actual head. The box is the head, but the face is printed onto the front part. I really hope that isn't the case. I really hope there's an actual like three-dimensional head inside of the box. That would make this thing a definite grabber for me for the 2022 season. I would definitely put some money down for this animatronic. If this thing sells for around 200, I would definitely drop 200 for this. This is the coolest thing that I have seen thus far. And honestly, really, for most of these animatronics, they really do look amazing. I really am surprised that Party City is coming out with this good quality, at least good quality looking animatronics. And I hope that when the videos come out, or when Party City releases the videos of these, that the animations match what the character looks like. Because if that's true, if that actually, you know, comes to fruition and it's decent, then definitely going to be some must-haves for people to get this year. And I gotta say, the vibe that I'm getting from these animatronics is definitely a Spirit Halloween 2013 vibe, which is something I haven't had from Spirit Halloween in a very long time. So again, really, really nice to see some really decently detailed animatronics. But with that said, guys, this is going to be the end of the video. I hope you guys did enjoy this video. If you agree with me, disagree with me, like, dislike my opinions of these animatronics and what I think, let me know down in the comment section below, and tell me your thoughts and opinions. You know, what do you think of these animatronics? You think they'll be good sellers? You think they'll be decent? I mean, who knows? Again, we're just looking at images here, and as we know, it always looks good. But the question is, how long will these last, and how good will they look when you actually see them in person? So anyways, that's been the end of this video. If you guys did enjoy this video, be sure to leave a like, be sure to comment, and as always, be scary, be spooky, and I'll catch you guys on the flip side.